Howdy everyone, I'm in the exact same part of my room as I was that one time because people are cooking dinner and those windows are right out there. So today's Thursday, I've had a full day of classes, did a lot of work today, and I'm running in the evening. Weirdly, during the week, my runs are like offset. I do a run in the morning and then the evening and then the morning and the evening, so I get a lot of recovery for some runs and not a lot for others. But that's just the way it works out. So today I'm going to go do a group run, one of the easier trails up Signal Hill. Not a huge fan of it because mountain bikers honestly build the stupidest trails. Like they just wind back and forth, and I'd rather just go straight up to the top. But it is a group run, so I'll run with some folks, and that'll be more fun. It'll make it worth it, hopefully. Still a little bit sick, but training this week's been great. Just saw a bright red and green parrot. Wondering if it escaped the aviary. Yeah, there's a couple. What? It's a GoPro. Yeah. So I just mobbed the Big Easy descent. One of the guys that I run with, he kind of went for it for 5 or 6 minutes, and I was like, well, I might as well chase. So I ended up, for sure got a PR, probably 4th or 5th on the Strava leaderboard, which is awesome because there's a good 500 people on that. So that's cool. Welcome to a pretty typical Sunday. I've got a decent amount of food and water and some first aid and a spare layer in my pack, and about to head up to the trails and not come back for a little while. So, during the week I'm pretty much just a runner, but Sundays feels a bit more like I'm an ultra runner. So, good morning. Ooh. How's it going, y'all? On my way up the Pineapple Track, trying to be quite generous with what sort of gradient I'm allowing myself to hike, since a 4-hour run is a lot different than the usual 90-minute up here. Whew. Some burnt stuff. Feels like home. Alright, that's about half the climbing done for the day. Beautiful day. It's crowded. Time for a couple K's dirt road. Well, I'm already a few ticks over an hour, and I'm not even the slightest bit tired. I feel good. So far, so good. I hope the Achilles holds up. Everything else is great. We're in a pretty awesome place right now. These towering wooded cliffs. Ditch the dirt road for some rocks and roots and mud. slower, but I'll take it. "10 miles in an hour and 50 minutes. These are sick trails. So awesome. But I'm about halfway in. Got past. Not used to seeing other people out here. Remote area. Nice guy. Probably could have surged to run with him for a little bit, but I didn't want to be weird, so. Now on Little Coal Creek track, which is steep, very rooty. Rudy, that's a good movie. This trail is incredibly steep. Not quite as steep as that dumbass trail Thomas tried to take me on last week, but steep nonetheless. It's on all fours and ready to go. So just come up. This is the horizontal. That's where I just came up. Oh my god. This is steep. One of those trails where, like, you know, you're not rock climbing, but you might as well be. Just like slip and fall. You would just tumble for a long way. Really freaking steep. Man, it's been almost 3 hours. I'm looking at the road that I know that I'm gonna have to hit, and it still looks so far away. Raceman's track is good. This section's been pretty tough, but that's all right. You know, I think maybe I don't do enough of this sort of thing, and it's good for me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. That last hour and 15 minutes was incredibly challenging. So hard. Some of those trails, I think if you extended them, would have been 2,000 feet of gain per mile. Outrageous. And I spent so long like on my toes that it was tough to start running again once I hit the road. So now I'm on Ben Rudd track. I probably would not have chosen this track because it's so steep, but it's the shortest way up. The road would have taken me longer, I think, even though it's easier. Oh, this is gonna break me. Nevertheless, I'm happy with how this went because, you know, I hit the Silver Stream tracks at around 8.5 miles. I could have just run another 1.5 miles down the dirt road and turned around, and it would have been an easy 20. But I took the tracks that I'm not super comfortable on, the technical, hard stuff, and that's the kind of stuff I need to do anyway. So I'm stoked that I made that decision, even though this whole thing's taken me an hour longer than it would have. Passed a middle-aged couple on this track while my music was playing, which I normally don't do unless I'm somewhere where I don't really ever see people. So sorry folks, hope you enjoyed the soundtrack to Free Solo. I'm losing it, but that's what we're out here for. Red Hut just down there, but can't be making any detours right now. Almost the top. Sorry, Benny boy. Keep going. Oh, this final climb, crux of the biscuit. Not easy, especially after already doing 3,500 to 4,000 feet of climbing. Nice to be going downhill, but I'm trying to tune out and get through these last 3 miles.